Hi, it's John from Ultimate Marketing. We're here at the Etihad Stadium for the big launch night of the City Circle. Come on, let's go and have a look.
I'm here because of my brother, who's sadly missed, Christopher Hart, and you know, I know he's here in spirits and he's with us all the time. He was a City fan like myself, through and through. He was a member of the Phuket City Supporters Club in Thailand, and you know, he was every much a City fan as I am. We've followed.
Well, I remember the summer of 1999, the Gillingham game at Wembley as well, sitting there with my dad watching the game on TV, and little did I know that 3 or 4 months after that I'd have a role at the football club and be working in an office at Main Road.
And what roles have you fulfilled then at the club?
Started off as a sales exec, then involved as sponsorship manager, then moved into other areas around supporter services, ticketing, hospitality operations, to the role I'm in today. I think if you look back over the time I've been at the club, I mean, I've got some amazing memories and been fortunate to work with a lot of great people and seen a lot of changes on and off the pitch. More recently, since the change in ownership, obviously it's been transformational on and off the pitch. We started to pick up form on the pitch as well, some great performances there, watching amazing players as well. Off the pitch, the introduction of City Square, the expansion of the stadium, the opening of City Football Academy in December as well, and then a night like tonight with the official launch of City Circle, where we celebrate great memories of fans who followed the football club. It's all coming together and the story will continue. I think the key bit is, I think we've signalled our intention and everything that the ownership said they'd do since they came on board in 2008. They've lived up to expectation, even exceeded it, in my view, absolutely. And I think the commitment's there, the statement of intent to continue to improve and get better and better on the pitch, and doing exactly the same for our supporters off the pitch as well is going to be there, and I'm certain that's going to happen and continue.
Why are you recording me talking a load of dribble in my dream club where I am? Absolutely love this. It takes me back to when I was at Main Road.
When this goes to black.
Sit back here.
We play for you.
We sing for you.
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 We tackle.
We sprint. We cheer. We shout and we roar for you.
We go forward stronger.
We chant louder.
We battle harder.
We wear the colours. We are Manchester City. Fight till the end.
We are Manchester City.
We are Manchester City.
Welcome to the fabulous Etihad Stadium. Tonight is quite a poignant night for one or two of you. I've heard one or two of your stories as I've come in today, because the discs that you put into City Circle mean an awful lot to many of you. So thanks for coming down. Thanks for sharing your memories, as I'm sure some of you will do. And as I say, I'm sure tonight will be a very special and poignant night. Lucy and the Caterpillar.
Here we are at the greatest football club in the world. Come on. Come on. Hey. Thank you.
Five.
away from home. Yeah.
Have you had a good night, really?
Yeah, it's excellent. Didn't know quite what to expect, but yeah, enjoyed the event. It's good.
It's nice seeing some of the old players.
Yeah, it's good. They put a show on. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good.
Well, you got a plaque there in the circle?
Yeah, we have, just with the Benison family name on it, because we're all City fans. Yeah, nothing over sentimental about it, just to get one while we could. Yeah.
Right, so it's just got the family name in there.
Yeah, just family name and just come on City. Daughter's just got married and we were at Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire.
All right, yeah.
And it was obviously a formal occasion, but I did a bit of City at the end, presented my new son-in-law with a Mancini scarf and a Zabba mask, which in the setting was probably a first, but it's got to be done.
I take it he's a blue then?
No, he's not.
Oh!
No. He's
You're not converted in there?
He's a part-time red, so that's why.
Right.
He got a Murray survival kit presented. So.
I'm glad you enjoyed tonight, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, my first game, I go back to, my first game was 1955, Sunderland at Main Road, and we won 3-1. I can remember that. I don't remember the scorers, I was only very young. One thing I'll never forget, funny enough, is the smell of Bovril.
Bovril, yeah.
You get a Bovril at the back, and never forgot. I can still smell it now with my nostrils, that smell of Bovril.
That's still there on match days, I think. Well, that's probably because
you couldn't beat a Bovril at Main Road. It was, the other thing was when they used to let us on over the white wall at the front, and it was full at the back, and they used to hand you down over their heads. Do you remember that? I do. And then go and sit at the wall at the front, put you over the wall and let you sit over the front of the wall there. That was my very first memory there from then. And we used to go in sometimes and we'd change ends at half time. If you was in the scoreboard end, it cost you threepence, I think, to go through into the side, into the kipbacks. And then for another threepence, I think, you could go through into the Platt Lane.
Platt Lane stand.
You know, so it could be behind the goals all the time. If you want to be going further forward, one of my best memories. One thing I've been asked, one question I've been asked, which was the best moment you ever remember, like watching City. To me, I always wanted to go to Wembley to watch City play at Wembley in a cup final. And I think the finest moment I ever had was at Villa Park in 1969. I was behind the goal when it was, I think Tommy Booth scored. I think it was Tommy, and we won 1-0 in the very last minute. We'd all been stood there working out how much it was going to cost us to go to the replay. I think it would have been at Burnham Park or something. So, well, it's a semi-final, weren't it? Of course it was. And then we got a corner. Somebody went down and at the far end, and they nearly scored, and we broke away. We got a corner. Then we scored from the corner, so we didn't need the replay. But that was the finest moment I can ever remember, being at one of the best. There's many others, but that was one of the earliest, best moments, because we'd reached Wembley and I always wanted to go there. So that was fantastic. You can come forward lately in the last few years, there's many. But they're the early ones, you know what I mean? They're absolutely fantastic.
Go on for
forever. I was thinking I was midway out nearly. I think I was midway out the stadium. I was nearly in tears. We were all in tears because it was over. It was our chance of winning something after all that years of falling downwards when we've gone through Division 1 down and down, and you just feel like you're never going to get back. But then now, 20 years on, the club's amazing now.
Do you know one of the strange things about that game? I don't know if you can remember. Like we after the game, during the game, that last 5 minutes when it all happened, and the penalties, and everything, the extra time, and then the penalties, the emotion and everything was. Do you remember the emotion was so fantastic? You know, when the game was over, everybody was silent.
Wow.
Nobody had anything to say, did it? It all went quiet. All the emotion had gone in that half an hour, hadn't it?
And I think now when he, like the Aguero scenario, that famous moment, that was, I still had in my heart, I still had the belief that we were still going to do it, even though there was people crying around me.
Right.
You still had that belief, and I think that's what you get with City fans, mate.
Oh, City fans are absolutely fantastic, aren't they? They're salt of the earth, City fans, aren't they? Can't beat City fans for a laugh and a joke. We've always had to have a sense of humour, haven't we? I mean, you know, the others, they've no sense of humour, no nothing, have they? We've always had to. Look, 35 years haven't they make took out of us. we've had to have a sense of humour, haven't we?
And the up and down roller coaster.
Look, if we hadn't had a sense of humour, we'd been on a funny 5 years ago, wouldn't we? If you understand what I mean. Yeah, fantastic.